then it would have to be Belanga and Caleb to earn that Canelo fight, right?
Man, that's gonna be a fight with the animosity.
Yeah,
Plant and Belanga. I want.
because the way because you know how Canelo is. You start talking shit on the podcast about him, he might not give you a chance. And Belanga's popping that mouth. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah. Shit gonna be crazy.
So he probably be like, fight somebody. You guys both lost to me. You guys deal with it because
Hmm.
you know Caleb's been talking about very adamant about the rematch with Canelo as well. You know.
Yeah, I would
Um,
love to. I would love to see that. He was boxing. He was boxing pretty good in that fight.
yeah.
I didn't
Oh
like. I didn't like the talking he was doing though. Here, it's
yeah.
some.
Or base. Oh yeah, because I forgot. And that's if Charlo is ready. Because if Charlo's ready, he'll fight Caleb. Next, and
Yeah,
then maybe we'll see Munguia and Edgar, and then the winners of those two guys fight each other to fight Canelo.
that's a good fight. McGee and Belanga.
Yeah, Mexico versus Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
It'll be
that's a
big.
good fight.
It'll be big.
Everybody wants to see the Charlo and Plant fight as well because that's
Mm-hmm.
that happened a few years ago.
Mm-hmm. 100%. 100%. Who like you would have to wait. I would probably say I would wait to see how Charlie look coming back
Yeah,
to dictate what you would think would happen against a Charlo and Caleb Plant fight.
yeah. If he'd been in the gym working, I think he gonna look pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you rather see him fight one than Plant.
yeah. Um, but nevertheless, now that we was talking about Mike Carpenter and how how Shakur Stevenson was dogging him out in that interview, he also stated that August 16th. The rematch of Lamont Roach and Tank Davis in Vegas. Now I know you're gonna say if it's not PBC, if it's not the fighters, it's not true. But what you think about the actual date itself? Do you feel like that's a great date?
Yeah, if that was his date, yeah, that's a great time.
Back in Vegas.
Yeah, that's a good time and place.
Do you feel like the rematch needs to be in Vegas?
It could be anywhere. I wish it was on this side though,
Tell me why.
because both of them from over this on this side.
Yeah.
They neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to do it in the neutral zone because the animosity between DC and Baltimore might kick off.
Yeah.
So you do it away from both states and
Yeah.
let them work.
It's gonna be good, man. I like it. I talked to Roach's pops senior, and they're really excited.
Yeah,
How's you guys' relationship after the
man. Listen, they good peoples, man.
mhm.
Good people, always been good people. I talked to Roach Senior a few times since they fought because I was trying to get Miz last opponent on the card, but the card was already made. Yeah,
Is it different that you know that you're gonna have to go to war again?
is it different?
Yeah, a little different, like just knowing that you gotta go to war again.
I mean, it's business.
Yeah.
No animosity. I mean, it's boxing business. But
Wait.
the second fight, yeah, it's always better than the first fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Um, tell me, do you feel like this do you feel like they'll do good as far as preparing the card itself? Because the card before was great. We had Antoine Russell on that card. It was a good card. Do you feel like the card per se is going to be solid?
I think if uh, Tank and Roach have some say, it'll be a great. It's gonna be a great card, real great card.
Coach, I interviewed Tank's only sparring partner for the Roach first fight. Um, I forget his name. I'm sorry for I think it's like Gabriel. He's a Latino.
Hmm.
Um,
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
right. I interviewed him. He told me he was the only sparring partner. Now he's considered a quote unquote prospect. People were asking me in the comments, "Hey Mills, ask Kenny why would they only have a prospect only for sparring partner for Lamont Roach?"
Um, I can't answer that. I don't know what their strategy was. I kind of knew. I stayed in I mind my business. So that's something you might have to ask them. You
Okay,
know,
okay. Do you feel like this camp might be a little bit different than the last camp?
I don't know what I don't know what Tank is going to do yet, but every camp is different. Every camp is different if you different people if you're working with different people.
Mm-hmm. 100%. No, 100%. Yeah, I was actually talking to Coach Calvin yesterday, and he was saying the same thing.